Wow, it sucks to have a car on Saturday night on Las Vegas Boulevard. Alright, what's up guys? Coming to you live from Fremont Street. Well, it happened again. I got another scooter. There it is. It's the Wolf Warrior X Pro. It's not the one I wanted. I wanted the base model, but they didn't have it. I've been riding this thing for all of 3.1 miles, and it's nuts. This thing is crazy. This thing accelerates so much faster than the Ruckus. And it's a night and day difference from the Highboy scooter, but it's still good. Like it's more performance oriented. We're gonna take a ride around downtown Las Vegas, and but I mean, this thing, like, you barely touch the throttle and it rips the tires. I mean, it's nuts. This is only the second electric scooter I've ever ridden, but it's freaking incredible. I just put it in speed 3. I rode it all the way here from my neighborhood in speed 2, which still goes like 34, 35 miles an hour according to the speedo. But we're in 3 now. Let's see how fast it goes. God, it's just like instant power delivery. .36. It says it's going 36. The only issue that I have with this thing so far, it seems like something's wrong with the front brake. But other than that, like, it makes a weird noise and it shakes when you hit the brakes. If you hit the left lever, it only works the front brake. If you hit the right lever, it seems like it hits both brakes. I'm beating that minivan right now. That would never happen on my Honda Ruckus. What's up, ladies? God, this thing is nuts. I love it. I mean, I've been riding this thing for just a couple of minutes and it's already just like, I already couldn't see like not having it. But I gotta get this brakes thing fixed. Okay, I think it's almost time to turn the lights on. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think the lights are bright as heck too. Okay, lights are coming on. Yep, cool. Alright, so this is an entirely new experience for me. I've never done downtown Las Vegas on an e-scooter before. This thing is nuts, man. Oh my god, I love it. Holy shit. It's like if the Ruckus were stand-up and electric and really fast. There's the container park and the praying mantis from the last video. Not shooting flames yet, maybe. Well, I don't know, I guess we're probably not coming back this way. Gosh, this thing is nuts. Holy crap, it's so fast. And also it feels weird because I'm like 7 feet tall on this thing now because the deck is so high. Let's see, we're going, let's go to the right. There's this slow ass Tesla that'd get out of the way so we can ride. I'm kidding, obviously that thing's a lot faster than this. Okay, using the turn signal. But I mean, one complaint that I have about this thing so far is you barely touch the throttle and it's just flying. Like, just like unreasonable off the line torque. There's one of my favorite places to go, the world famous Gold Spike. So this is my first experience with any electric scooter this caliber. And this is the Baby Wolf too. This is the slowest, littlest one that you can get. Part of the reason that I got this one is because it's the most portable of all the Kaabo Wolf-series. And you know, I have a small car, so this should probably fit folded up in the trunk. And then you know, I can take it places. There are a lot of interesting trails and, you know, out of the way places here scattered around and on the outskirts of the Las Vegas Valley. And this is as off-roadable, supposedly, as it is on-roadable. So we're gonna have to test that out one day. It has the hybrid tires on it, they call it, which is, they're like the Ruckus tires, kind of. It's like an on-road and an off-road tire. Probably not great for either, but can do either or with it, and that's cool. And the deck height, of course. Probably can't really see it in the GoPro, but this one's quite a bit higher off the ground than the Highboy S2 Max. And you know, good ground clearance. So I mean, you could probably really rip this thing down some trails, and we're gonna have to test that out one day in the not too distant future. It's so hot lately around here that I gotta wait until the sun goes down before I can get out on anything two-wheeled, especially the electric stuff, because, you know, extreme temperatures are not good for the battery, as I understand it. I don't want to get too close to that police officer right over there, because I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to be riding this thing or not around here, or the way I am, you know, like in traffic and stuff. I honestly really don't know. So if anyone messes with me, I'll plead ignorance. God, you just barely touch the gas on this thing and it's flying. And it's not gas. I gotta quit calling it gas. I'm just not used to riding electric vehicles, you know? Wow, this thing is so fast. And it's the slow one. That's nutty. I mean, just, I can't get over it. God. Wow, this thing is fast. Let's see, we gotta probably get over. I don't want to go all the way through here to where we're going. I wanted to get out on the boulevard. Whoa. Okay. I think we can hang left here. Yeah. Wow. I'm riding this thing like it's a motorcycle or the scooter, my Ruckus. And it's not, but it's like, I don't know, it's like familiar but completely different. I don't expect that to make any sense, but that's, at this point, that's what I would describe it as. It's a lot of it is familiar, but some of it is just completely new. Oh my God, you barely touch the throttle on this thing and it's just gone, like it bends your neck. It's nutty. I had no idea this thing was going to be so gnarly. Oh, cool. Some kind of impromptu car show going on at the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, it looked like. Yeah, I don't know if that's normal with the front brakes, where it's through that wobbly, like weird noise. I know the lights are supposed to flash, but no, that's definitely not normal. I'm gonna have to adjust these brakes. The front one doesn't feel like it's doing anything at all. It's like the back one's doing all the work. Just barely, like I moved the throttle 0.5 millimeter and it ripped the front wheel. It spun. It's insane. They said this one is a lot more squirrely than the base model, which is the one I wanted, which they say is even faster, but it's like smoother power delivery. And I originally bought that one, and then 5 days later I still didn't have it, and I called them up and they said, oh, you know, something happened with our system and we sold scooters that we didn't have, so I had to upgrade to the Pro. And they took good care of it. I mean, I bought this thing from Voro Motors, and I don't have my marketing deal set up with them yet. But we're gonna go this way. I don't have my deal with them yet, but nonetheless, go to Voro Motors and get yourself a scooter if you're in the market. It's an awesome place. They have something that you will like, I promise you. So go check them out. And again, this is a new scooter, obviously, but it's not a replacement for anything. I'm still going to keep my Ruckus. I'm still going to keep my little Highboy scooter and ride that. I've got a new camera mounting option for that. I don't like to wear the helmet I have on now when I'm riding that, because it's so dinky, that thing, and this is a big old, you know, like full-on motorcycle helmet. So, you know, I want to ride it, or I want to wear it for something like this, because this thing is nuts. Whoa! Didn't realize there's a big dip or bump in the road there. Look at this. 40 or 39. Wow, this thing is fast. 40, 41. I don't think it's actually doing that. I would guess it's probably realistically doing 38. But this thing is absolutely nuts, man. And I can't believe I'm riding it down Las Vegas Boulevard right now. Wow. Yeah, I don't want to go too hard on it because the front brake is definitely messed up. I'm going to have so much fun on this thing. I hope I don't get into too much trouble on it, honestly. This is a hoon machine, just like my Yamaha FZ09. I mean, it just feels like this thing was meant to be ridden irresponsibly. We're going. Sorry. Yeah. Like that right there on red lights. Tailgating Toyota Tacos. Holy crap, this thing is just nuts, but in a fantastic way. Alright, we're going through some juice though, for sure. Like, you probably don't want to ride this thing wide open all the time if you're going like any real distance. But I don't know, like, I didn't do any test riding around the neighborhood or anything like that first. I just hopped on it and went. And here we are. So far so good. This thing is just nuts. Like, unreasonable. I'm gonna see if we can split here. It's gonna be close. Check this out. One of the benefits of e-scootering, I suppose. Running the shit out of some red lights. Let's do it again. We're on a roll. Holy crap, this thing is so much fun. Probably ought to settle down in front of the police. I'm not saying I would run from the police necessarily on this thing, but there's absolutely no way they're gonna catch me on it. I could be just gone on this thing. Okay, this is the first time that I'm like seriously outpacing traffic on a scooter on Las Vegas Boulevard. This has not ever happened on my Honda Ruckus as far as I can recall. I think I see an opportunity to, I was gonna go on the right side there, but I don't know how far I can realistically go. I think we can do it. Let's see. One of the reasons I got this is so I didn't have to sit in traffic. And so far so good. Wow, it sucks to have a car on Saturday night on Las Vegas Boulevard. Okay, this is going to be a tricky situation here. No problem. See, now if I had come this far on my highboy scooter, I'd be starting to have some range anxiety right about now. But at this particular moment in time, I feel okay. It's still showing 80%. I'm not going to go a lot further. It's still like 100 degrees outside, and I don't know what effect actually that has on battery life on these things yet, because I haven't really had much experience with it. Wow, it's like, it's hard to hold on to this thing. It's so squirrely, but in a good way. What's up, motorcycle bro? That's cool. I don't even know what that is that he's riding there. A little bike, but it looks cool. Oh, it's 4th of July weekend, so there's going to be an extra amount of people here, I would reckon. Seems to be the case right now. It's the 2nd of July right now as I'm filming this. Okay, where's he going? He's got his turn signal on. Nah, we're going to have to pass this guy. Go around the slower traffic. Okay, what are we gonna do? I feel kind of awkward right now, just like sitting here in a traffic lane with an e-scooter. But you know, I don't really know how to ride this thing yet, so we're gonna get stuck at this light for a minute. I guess we can go up and split. I gotta remember to do that. I can't do that on the Ruckus because police do watch and you're not allowed to lane split here. But, you know, this is something else. Uh-oh, I think this guy wants to go. Wow, this place is thick tonight. I mean, I figured it would be, but like, serious. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to split over here. We're gonna give it a whirl though. Oh, I'm gonna ruin that person's shot. Maybe we'll go this way down to the Rio and come back. Yeah, it's way too thick down there. We're going this way. Wow, it handles really well too. I mean, this thing is just good all around. Oh, the Palms is open now too. I forgot, but I don't know. We're not like going in anywhere today. Still showing 78%. Gone 9.6 miles. Well, it had 0.7 miles on it, so we've gone 9 miles. I think we're a little out of our element now. I gotta get in this lane. No, actually, I think I had to be, I don't know, I forgot how it goes over here. They kind of like converge. But I think I'm okay. All right. Wow. Like, I feel actually more confident in traffic on this thing, much more so than I do on the Ruckus. Which, I didn't think that was going to be the case, because that is a vehicle that was meant to be operated in traffic lanes. And this probably not so much. I'm going to go to my favorite parking garage. And then I think we're going to head back, because, oh, it should handle these speed bumps, no problem. Yeah, plenty of ground clearance. Wow, it's going over like the bumpy section of the parking lot, and it's like ripping the tires. They're breaking loose. This thing is fucking crazy. I'm gonna have to duck down because, like I said, I'm like 7 feet tall on this thing, and I want to go up to the top of the parking garage without losing my head. Whoa, I hit the throttle instead of the brake lever. That's going to be an adjustment too. I've never used a trigger throttle like this except for, well, on like jet skis, I guess. Maximum clearance, 7'6". I feel like I should probably duck anyway. Ew. Holy shit, it's going uphill like so hard that I can barely hold on to it. This thing is just plain silly, man. Holy crap, look at this. That's a good view, eh? God. Holy crap, I caught some air right there. I didn't really mean to. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break. Here, let me show you the scooch first. Wow, it says I got 71% charge. I definitely have to like start heading home after this. Look at this thing, man. Let's get a picture of it, or try to get a thumbnail of it with the Rio in the background. That's cool. I think they still have the zip line going. There's like a sit-down zip line that goes between the two buildings there. And it's really cool. Okay, let's do a strip panorama starting down at Allegiant Stadium. All right. Wow, what a beautiful night in Las Vegas. Good night for e-scootering. And of course the fabulous Rio. This is one of my favorite hotels in Vegas. I don't really know why anymore, but it's just, it's always felt like Vegas to me, you know? Okay, I guess I should probably start heading home. I guess this is gonna wind up being a pretty long video. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna try to include, you know, like most of the ride on my scooter rides from now on. Yeah, the thing with the front brake, what it's doing, kind of like wobbling, sort of, is how I would describe it. It's definitely weird. Okay, that guy's going in there. We're going around here. Gosh, this thing. Ugh. It handles the bumps pretty well. I saw that one coming. We need to go this way? Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, it bottomed that time. I hit that speed bump too hard, and the suspension decompressed, and it scraped a little. Oh crap, we're gonna miss the light. Try not to hit these puddles either. I guess this is to some degree waterproof, but I don't really want to test that part of it right now. Okay, this is some gnarly stuff right here. You don't want to be riding this or going through a section like this on anything slower than this, probably. I'm passing the cab going uphill. That would never happen on the Ruckus. We're flying, guys. 42, 43, 44. I don't know if that's accurate. Wow, it's getting a little squirrely. 46. Holy shit. 47. Whoa. Whoa, we gotta make this late because the brakes wouldn't have stopped it right there. Holy crap, this thing is nuts. Wow. It's going through some battery though, or so it says. I guess we pretty much just have to sit in traffic at this point. I'm not going to try splitting here, it's too gnarly. It's like 6 lanes across. I'll get, you know, more comfortable on this thing. Maybe that's not good. But I'm already, I wouldn't say I'm quite used to riding it yet, but I'm getting used to it. I'm getting a pretty good feel for, you know, how it works. And this throttle, it's twitchy but intuitive. Like, you know, it makes like the more I'm using it, the better it gets. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing, or if I'm supposed to be doing this at all or not, but we're doing it. So yeah. I'd love to ride this on the sidewalk all the way down, but there's no way. I mean, there's just way too many people out this weekend. Oh, it's still way too hot outside. It's still like 100 degrees, and I'm like, it's a workout kind of to ride this thing and hold on to it. Okay, everybody good? But the acceleration is so quick that I have no problem keeping up with the flow of traffic at all. It just does it. I'm trying to think of which way to go home. I'll probably just go, what's it called? St. Louis? No? Yeah, St. Louis. There's the street that takes me home. I know where I'm going, I just can't remember what the street name is right now. I should be filtering over here, but like, it's just too thick. I'm not going to push it too hard when the brakes are acting up. I've never ridden this thing or anything like this before today. So, you know, let's just get home safely today so we can ride another day. Wow, I'm barely touching the throttle and trying not to crash into the car in front of me. That's how gnarly this thing is. And again, the baby Wolf. But it is nuts. Once we get past probably like the Win and stuff on the right up here, I'll probably maybe start filtering again, lane splitting, but it's just too thick right here right now. And there's definitely something wrong with the front brakes. So I'm not gonna try and get too close behind somebody if I'm going too fast. Supposedly this has the best headlight setup on an e-scooter, the Wolf-series. Very much like the Ruckus headlights, the dual round headlight. watch yourself now. Alright, come on, dude, go. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. You going in there? Okay, cool. I'm going this way. Stay right there. Okay, going around the back. Wow, this thing is so fast and so smooth. I see some e-scooter brethren. What's that, a unicycle? Yeah, buddy. Guy's riding an electric unicycle over there on the sidewalk. That's cool. I love those things. I'm kind of too scared to ride one, if we're being honest, but maybe I'll try one day. Oh wow, this is new. I have not seen this before. Looks very nice. Huh. Oh, that guy had a food delivery backpack on a bicycle. That's cool. Hey, Ferrari. What the hell is that one called? The F8? Okay, so yeah, the front brake feels like kind of weird and wobbly, but like it's not, like it doesn't feel quite dangerous or anything, I would say. It's just probably not working quite like it's supposed to. Holy crap, this thing is so crazy in a good way. Wow, I love this thing. I'm not sure if you can still go get a, well, I know you can't get the base model X anymore. They said they weren't going to have them anymore, the Wolf Warrior X. They said it's discontinued, and they're going to be phasing this one out too, so I'm not sure if you can even go buy one anymore. But if this is, like I said, if this is everybody's least favorite Wolf, then I'm sure the others are just incredible. So go to voromotors.com and check it out. And again, I'm not getting paid or anything from them yet, but they're such a good company and they sell such a good product that I want you to go and give them your business anyway. And I do believe you'll be glad you did. And I feel weird just riding in the middle lane on this thing the way I'm doing right now. But it has no problem keeping pace with traffic on these roads. So we had this thing up to 47 miles an hour according to the speedometer. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. We will certainly be doing a speed test in the not too distant future. God, this thing is so gnarly. But in the best possible way. Okay, we need to go this way. Holy crap. This is just, yeah, here we are, St. Louis. This is my, well, it's not my street, but this is the street that we take to get me back to my homestead. So anyway, guys, that's the first ride on the Kaabo Wolf Warrior X Pro. First impressions are, this thing is absolutely freaking nuts, but in the best possible way. 43, 42 miles an hour. And it's a little twitchy. I'd say, you know, ride something a little slower. Get used to get used to something that's a little slower than this maybe before you get on something like this. Maybe start like I did, start with something like a Highboy. I'll put a link down in the description if you guys want to save some money on a Highboy scooter. You know, crawl before you walk. Don't ride beyond your skill level. That's like motorcycle words to live by, basically, and it should apply to this as well. But anyway, guys, I sure appreciate you watching. I sure hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna have a lot of fun on this thing, I can promise you that. So subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a big thumbs up if you could. It really helps me a lot. And hope everything's going great for you guys. And I sure look forward to seeing you again next time.